Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
G'day, folks.
G'day.
Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Hang on a sec. We're just trying to fix some stuff up.
Do we have to shout?
Yeah, we do. Only because it's you.
Oh, sorry. I'm usually the soft-spoken.
That's
Or
correct.
softly.
Softly spoken.
How are you all today?
How are we, folks, today? Welcome aboard to the Helping Hands for Cruising board chat or chatting with Shaun. I've got Ilana here, which is excitement, because Ilana's the most important person right now. And if I don't shut up, she's going to shoot.
Possibly.
Yeah, well, that's it. She buys. I wear the pants because she buys them for me. Anyway, welcome aboard. Today has been this
hot. It's been hot
yeah,
today.
we've had 2 hot days of hot, really hot, and we're trying to recover a bit. Okay, foist in the chat. Yes, Joe, well done. Congratulations, mate. You were foist.
Done, Joe.
Well done, 100%.
G'day, Amy. Nice to see you.
G'day, Amy.
No sound.
No sound.
We did try to.
We did, yeah.
We thought the volume was up, obviously.
Yeah. Just the connection wasn't working the way it should do. But anyway, we will work on that. Just had some issues trying to upload the video to our program, but there you go.
G'day, Nick. Can I just say good day to Nick?
You can. That was an interview that Michael Ann had done with Roxy. And yes, Joe, Roxy is a sweetie. Catching up with him on Saturday morning our time, and I've got to say she's quite a lovely lady. Yes, she is.
She is a lovely lady.
Boy, has she got some vavoom and some vigor. Like we watched all the videos on the cruise that they went on. My goodness me, she just did not keep still. She had an absolute ball. So that was the exciting bit.
And that's the way to do it when you're on a cruise, isn't it?
That is.
Can't miss an opportunity to do new things and get involved and have fun.
Nick asked the Australian coffee shop if they knew how to do the Tim Tam Slam, and he said, of course. Australians, seriously, come on. Get a clue.
Did they have Tim Tams to do the slam with?
And what did you slam into? Was it a coffee or was it a hot chocolate? All right, what can I say? Then next step is, let me just remove that, and then we will have a bit more fun in the sun. There we go. Okay, so, last weekend we had our February board meeting, and we actually had full house at the board meeting. It was really nice to see. The board did come up with some new ideas and new things. Well, first of all, let's get the really good news out. It's final. The Rock and Roll Tribute is running ahead. We are on the Norwegian Encore, and we are leaving out of Miami on the 29th of November 2025, and we will be arriving back into Miami on the 6th of December 2025. Yes. So that makes it really exciting, because right now we have a household going crazy with travel insurance and passport and this port. And of course, I've got my Ziploc bag fully packed.
You're packed. Nothing to think about.
It's Ilana that we've got to get ready.
I'm starting now. I tell you how many months to go. I better get cracking.
A little under 10, I believe.
Oh, well, I'm late.
Yep. Amy is saying, woohoo. Sorry, guys, was at an engagement party.
Oh, what are you sorry about?
Yeah, first of all, what are you sorry about? Second of all, you didn't bring us along. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, Amy. I hope you had a lot of fun at the party. Nick is saying he flew into Miami on the Strip. He just did. He wouldn't believe how many people tried to make the same day connection to a cruise and failed, and they had the audacity to blame American Airlines. Well, who else would you blame?
Well, that's what happens when you arrive on the same day as your cruise, which I
That's
assume
correct.
is what's happened there, Nick.
That's correct.
Possibly.
Yeah. Nick is also saying
Yes,
that they were in
Andrew.
the customer service line with American Airlines at the Miami airport and was really mad with American. It's like, it's not the airline's fault. You're too stupid to fly in.
Correct,
Yeah, you are
correct.
right. You are right. Amy
Absolutely, a few
is
days early.
saying it was some subscribers, the ones who got engaged on our cruise.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lovely.
That's awesome. You know what? It's a nice thing when you get together with your subs and you build that relationship. We're trying to grow this channel, the Helping Hands for Cruising channel, so that it becomes self-sufficient. So there we go.
Well, we had a, not you and I, but we were witness to a lovely engagement on the Carnival Horizon, weren't we? That was
Yeah, we
pretty
were.
special.
It was special, considering that one of the guys is kind of like an Aussie anyway. Joe is saying, funny you should mention travel insurance for the 26-27 group cruise. Got a quote just to see how much it was. He got his quote through West Fund Health Insurance, and it'll set him back $157.20. Good on you, mate. That's for
West
a local
Fund.
cruise.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
But we're still shopping around.
yeah, we are.
With
So,
a bit of a variation in prices.
absolutely. So anybody who is cruising with us, December 26th. So we're going to see New Year's Eve in Cairns, actually. So that's going to be
Cairns or Ailey Beach? I'm not.
No, it's Cairns.
Sure, is it?
It is Cairns.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll be in the middle of the ocean, but
No, we won't. We'll actually be at the port at Cairns.
not at midnight.
Well, that's true. We will be
Not
in the
at
middle of the ocean.
midnight.
We will be waving at the barrier
We'll be
reef.
waving. It's true. It's true.
It's true. It's true. Nick is saying he's supposed to go to South Carolina to see Blaine and Mallory, but that got cancelled because there was a blizzard in South Carolina. Luckily, his trip was insured, and he's working on getting that paid. Well, on the one hand, it's good that you are safe. On the other hand, sorry that you missed out.
Yeah, apparently there's been a lot of snow around in unusual places, I believe.
Yeah.
Most unusual weather.
And Florida's claiming that it's hot.
they've
Joe
had a
saying,
bit of
mind
snow as well.
you, he gets a 15% discount for having his ambulance covered through them as well. Well, that's cool.
Good. Good to know.
It is good to know.
And
Well, let's get on with some more of the board news. Some of this information that was brought up at the last board meeting was the Alaska cruise. I'm going to bring that up, but the Alaska cruise right now, for those of you that are across the pond and are watching this on the replay, folks, you need to get yourself on that cruise because there is a young lady by the name of Gabby who is the recipient for the Helping Hands for Cruising cruise award, and she is going on that cruise. There are a few cabins still available. We definitely want as many people on board that cruise because I know that she's going to have the most amazing time along with everybody else that goes on that cruise as well. So
indeed.
Please, folks, if you can see your way, maybe let me put this up.
Because it looks like a beautiful, beautiful cruise.
It is an amazing cruise. Have a look and tell us what you think.
Have you been dreaming of an Alaskan cruise? Or maybe you've taken one before and you just can't wait to go again. If so, the Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise is just the cruise for you. June 15th through June 22nd, 2025, you will set sail on the magnificent Norwegian Encore. This amazing group cruise will take you to Juneau, Skagway, a majestic cruise through Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, a stop in Victoria, British Columbia before arriving back in Seattle. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com today to find out how you can be a part of this fantastic group cruise to Alaska. This is one you definitely don't want to miss.
Yes,
agree.
folks, we agree. And
I don't want to miss it.
yep, well, if we're fortunate tonight, you never know, we might be on it.
You got your tickets there, Aussie people?
Yep, have you?
The big one tonight?
Yep, absolutely. Yes, Joe, I am thinking of doing that. I have just got to set up my Nightbot to accept it, and everything will work through as it should. As it should, but the thing is, Nightbot is set channel, channel by channel, so I've got to create it in a different way. Anyway, so that's that. Amy, thank you very much, Amy, for that. Please hit the like button, folks. Please do that. Joe saying, Amy, thanks for that little kick in the nuts reminder to like the stream. Good on you, mate.
Oh,
Spoken like a true Aussie, kick in the nuts. Nick, but the important thing is only 78 days until he's on the trip of a lifetime to Munchen. Well, mate, let's hope everything goes according to plan. I wish only good things for you.
yes. Correct.
And he ordered his European cash. That way, when he lands at the airport, he can head directly out with it and don't have to stop at the ATM. That's a good thing to do. Just be careful you don't lose it. Just keep it on you at all times. And also just ordered a decorative box of 4 Tim Tam packages. It says, from Australia with love. Can't go without bringing the taste of the land down under. Good on you, mate. We would all agree.
Sure, she'll enjoy that.
Yep. Joe is saying he's got to get everything sorted before the 26-27 Ducks group cruise. Now, as he's a forgetful bugger and leaves everything to the last minute, he's excited.
God,
Mate,
he's more prepared than I am for 10 months away.
Well, look, let's put things into perspective. Our goal right now is to get organised for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, which is coming up in
How many days? How many days? Come on, count down.
I have to look it up.
You do. I'm surprised you don't know it off by heart.
Yeah, no, I've been focusing on a couple of things.
297
days
Oh,
and 19 hours, 43 minutes, but nobody's counting. And a wake up.
And 692 days
Until
to the Great Barrier Reef.
Well, the 692 days I can actually do because it's on the video that I'm going to show a little later on.
Oh, there's a video.
There is a video. Trust me, it took me ages to get there. Joe is saying, to be honest, he's never ever been any further north in Queensland than Caboolture. Don't worry, mate. We'll look after you. You will have an amazing time. I know quite a few people that are coming, so there we go.
It's Caboolture further north in Noosa. That's about the farthest north. I know it's around the Sunshine Coast.
Yep.
So I'm sure I was there.
Nick is saying after this upcoming 10-day trip, he's got no plans, but that's just waiting to see how it goes. You never know how your life can change when you have an open mind about everything.
True.
Yep.
That's 100% true.
Yeah. Maybe she wants to go on a cruise. I don't know.
Said to you when you least expect it.
Yep. Nick is saying that's what he told her. He keeps their picture together as his background to remind him every day that when you have an open mind, you can change your life in an instant. That is awesome. Joe's answering your question. Caboolture and Noosa are both on the same Sunshine Coast.
Yep.
All right. So another thing that the board meeting brought up was the need for some of that Benjamin Franklin folding stuff.
Yes.
Or the jumping kangaroo on the greenback folding stuff.
Yes, indeed.
So we are asking anybody out there, if you know of somebody who is willing to act as a sponsor, well, please get in contact with us and sponsor Helping Hands for Cruising, or even part of the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Because every dollar counts. We just wrote a check for just on $5,000 for young Miss Gabby to get on the Alaska cruise. So she has some special circumstances. Gabby has has to go with extra assistance. So that is the exciting bit, and more importantly, we have the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, which is going to have 2 recipients on board. We're also trying to put some funds together for the Down Under Cruises group cruise coming up at the December 26th New Year's Eve party on the ocean bit. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be
We're
fun.
really looking forward to all of those cruises, whether we go or not.
Yep.
I'm talking about the Alaska in particular.
Yep.
But they'll all be amazing.
Well, let me bring this one up and you guys can have a look-see.
Can't be done without help.
Yeah, it
from
can't
you
be.
out there.
Absolutely can't. We need to get help. Honey,
Yes, Shaun.
have you ever thought what we would do differently for New Year's Eve?
I have actually. And what about, we've never done this before, spending New Year's Eve on a cruise?
On a
It
cruise?
would be so awesome. Can you imagine?
Where would we go?
I don't know, but you know what? We have one of the great natural wonders of the world just up north from us.
What?
Beautiful
Queensland?
waters, the Great Barrier Reef.
The Great Barrier Reef?
Would that be amazing?
It would.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder, morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a winding road, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Now the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, and adventures wait around. Adventures wait around, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow.
Woo! I can just see that ocean, just see that barrier reef. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. Methinks.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay, Joe is saying to you that Noosa is further north than Caboolture.
I thought it might be, yes.
And Nick is saying that he told her he wanted to see Germany and Bavaria through her eyes. He wanted to see what made her who she is today, or he just said, take him the long way around your town. Oh my goodness me. What a trip. You're going to have a real trip of a lifetime, my friend.
It'll be fantastic, Nick.
Yep, absolutely. So, as I said, we are looking for some sponsors. We are looking for funds to come on in. Now, we don't care how big or how little the sponsors are. For those of you that are in Oz, the QR code above my head is the one that you would use. For those of you that are across the pond, that's the QR code you use, and obviously it will be in the currency that is highlighted. So those are the important ones. Joe is saying that he'll be traveling to Brizzy by coach. a few days prior to the cruise. This way he can rest easier. He'll be traveling on Premier Motor Service Coach Service PM12. Have you already booked it, mate?
Yes, by the sound of it. Wouldn't be surprised.
Well, he hasn't booked the cruise yet. Or has he?
Well, you never know.
Or has
It's obviously going to be.
Well, we know so far there are currently 5 cabins booked.
Wow.
I'm not going to tell you who the people are because I don't even remember.
No, I wonder if we've got anyone coming from across the waters.
We do actually.
You think we do?
Mm.
We're not going to. Oh,
some Spaniard. Some
lovely
Spaniard person.
Surprise.
Well, it wasn't a surprise. He told me. He told me he'd booked it. But you never know. If we say spaghetti ice enough, maybe we might get a German American down. You never know. Stranger things could happen. Having said that, folks, one of the other things that came up on the at the board meeting was, and there was actually a discussion being held today about it. Watch out for the merch that's coming out for the Rock and Roll Tribute, as well as not only for the R&R, but also for Helping Hands. There'll be some merch being set up.
Because that also money from the merch goes to Helping
Hands. Goes directly
obviously.
to Helping Hands. So
it all helps. And you look really smart with lovely... our lovely logo and all sorts of things.
Yeah, there'll be all sorts of fantastic schmastic things. This is a special one.
Well, that's a special one. You can get that here in Oz if you want.
Yeah, this one's really special because it has...
Yes, custom made.
That's what Ilana calls me all the time, Richard Cranium. Yeah, and I won't even speak Kiwi for it. There you go. Yes, so only good things are coming up. Lots of exciting stuff that's around the traps. Other functions that are available. Joe's going to say he's going to see friends this year. He'll be catching the PM12 to Southport to catch up with them. That's awesome.
Well, you can say it's a practice run for December 26th.
Yep, and hopefully all going well, that will happen. So, yep. That's awesome. You need more of those, Joe. You need to get to meet friends and have some fun. And similarly, that's what we will be doing for the Rock and Roll Tribute.
Oh. Yes, absolutely.
There is some challenges out there trying to keep people away from the kegs of this. But yeah, we will be sorting that one out soon, I hope. As well as having a look at the merch that's available, please go ahead, check out the helpinghandsforcruising.org website. There have been some changes to the website, and it's actually looking quite spiffy. There's it's still in construction, so there's a few things happening. But yes, it will actually it'll actually open your eyes. Some good video in there that's coming, and some good opportunity for you to learn more about HH4C. Also, the Down Under Cruises website is also trucking along. There will be a blog going in there tomorrow, our time, later on today, for those of you across the pond. We'll just have to notify everybody. What are you looking forward to the most with regard to HH4C this year?
Well, knowing that we've got 2 cruises happening is really big. The Rock and Roll Alaska will be beautiful, but the Rock and Roll cruise is going to be, I think, really, really big.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
Yep.
It's going to be full on, and the opportunity to meet our recipients.
Yes.
And give them the most amazing experience
and
for their first cruise.
It is. It's absolutely unbelievable.
And I think just to be back in the States again and see the cousins and catch up with people that we talk to across through the screen.
That's correct.
Either catch up again,
Yeah, or meet the new ones
for the first time.
Yeah.
Will be pretty special.
Joe is telling you that it is not his first rodeo.
Oh, I'm not surprised, Joe.
He's travelled to Brisbane with them in 2021. Thank you, Joe, for putting up the HH4C website. Also, the Down Under Cruises website. And there is a website that has been updated for the Rock and Roll Tribute. It's called Tribute Band Cruise, I believe. Tribute Band Cruise, and that was .org, and that one is created by Ross from OCV, Orange Cone Vlogs, and it basically has everything in there about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. So it's going to be amazing. It's on what ship it's on, what's the pricing, where's it going, all that sort of stuff. But for you, it is the Norwegian Encore, and the pricing, I must say, I'm really impressed. The pricing is equal to, if not less than, the Norwegian Joy, which was the original ship we were going on. So, yeah.
Well, that website might be worth having a look at.
Yeah, it is.
Wet your whistle.
It
you haven't
is.
thought about it
Yep.
or are thinking of it.
Yep. So please find your way to get on board that
Amazing.
cruise. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Another thing that was discussed in the board was not only are we trying to get money together, we are looking for different ideas, different people who would like to host cruises. Preferably, if you have already had some exposure to cruising, that would be a great idea. If you're new to cruising, let me say it's not... being a host on a cruise with a recipient is not an easy thing to do. And so you do need to have a little bit of experience. So go ahead, folks, please. If you've had some time doing cruises and you're familiar with the process, please host a cruise and we can then put a recipient on board. So one of the things that was discussed that was to go onto the Helping Hands for Cruising website was the update to being able to refer potential recipients and also potential hosts. So there you go. Thank you, Joe. This is the website, tributebandcruise.com. Thank you for that. That is the website that's actually showing the cruise, and so there's been some updates to it, and is still being constantly updated as we go along. Lots of info coming through, lots of good and exciting things happening. So with that in mind, folks, open to any of your discussions. Tomorrow night, it is Hump Day, and obviously with Hump Day, Shaun, me.
You?
Yeah, me. We'll be doing the Down Under Cruises at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which is about 4 a.m. or Sparrow Flight for those of you across the pond, Eastern. So please, if you are an insomniac, as most of us are, please join us for their Down Under Cruises. You never know. I might just...
put you to sleep.
Yeah, I might just... My dulcet tones might actually
Your
work.
dulcet tones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who were you listening to earlier on today? Gladys Knight in the Pips.
Yes, Midnight Train to Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You were
and a
going to
reminder
say...
that we are not on this weekend
Yes, we
due
have
to a
a...
prior commitment. So,
We have a commitment we need to take care of. But we'll see whether or not we can get a video up and let you guys have a look at that instead of. Having said that, folks, any questions out there, please feel free to drop them in either into the link down under in the comments below, or else just onto the Helping Hands for Cruising.org website. You will see a contact us section and we will certainly answer your questions if need be.
Oh, Joe, there's nothing better than 80s music. I reckon Australian music in the 80s was the best.
Yeah,
best era
absolutely.
of Aussie music.
Beautiful people. Okay, that was Aussie Crawl, and that's about all I can remember of it. having said that, folks, the encore is going to be really exciting. There's go-kart racing on there, so we will get that all organized. We're busy trying to put together the venues for where we're going to be having the bands play. That's still under negotiation right now, exactly the right spot. The cruise is proving to be a rather draw card, especially with NCL, so there'll be a bit of advertising coming out of them as well. So it's going to be really exciting. Got lots of good things happening, and a shipload of people will be on board. Yeah, right.
When all will be revealed, when it's all set in concrete, stone and concrete.
Well, it's
And
partially.
everything is
The concrete's a bit wet.
when the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed as to exactly
Yep.
what's happening, but it is happening.
Joe is saying 90% of the Aussie of it was Aussie music.
Yeah,
That's
how
correct.
could you, yes, not do Auntie's music without the great Aussie bands.
Yep. And Joe said he'll talk to me tomorrow night. Take care, keep cool, and stay safe. Likewise,
You
buddy.
too, you too.
Likewise. I think
Just
you've had
remember
a
to
luck.
just remember to press that button
Yep.
before you leave us, please. That thumb.
Yep.
Thank you.
Nick says that the important thing is American Airlines upgraded him to
Extra legroom.
extra legroom
Well,
on
yes.
all his flights. Mate,
That's
seriously,
nice.
I don't know if any flight could have extra legroom for you. I mean, geez, you're 6,000 feet tall. You guys have met me. You know my height. I need extra legroom every flight.
Oh, I was at Costco today, Nick. I always think of you now when I go.
Yeah, especially that that one woman. She was standing right next to us, and it was like,
She's pushing the trolley. She looks at Nick and she goes,
"Yep, that's right." It's almost like, "Where's the top?" Jack and the Beanstalk, almost.
yes.
Well, folks, I don't have much more to impart right now. Have you got anything you want to say? No. So with that
nice
in mind.
chatting.
With that in mind, folks, we will say goodnight, and we shall catch up with you tomorrow. Please stay cool, stay safe, stay warm wherever you are.
And have a great day or night.
And have an awesome time. We'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands